Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Survival Guys. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a fire in this snow. So it snowed for a while. We had about 3 or 4 inches, which isn't a lot, but it's a fair amount. So I'm going to teach you how to make a snow fire today. Basically the only thing you need is twice as much of everything. It's really easy. You just need twice as much of everything, and you need to make sure that you have a clear spot to make it on. So I'm going to teach you how to make this fire right here. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so your first step is, so it is snowy around here, so this will be a little bit different than normal. So your first step, you're going to want a bunch of kindling. You're going to need most of this stuff than normal, because it's snowy and stuff, so you're going to need some tinder, which is going to look kind of like that. It's about maybe 2 or 3 inches long, little sticks, dry grass. Birch bark works amazing. Then you're going to need some kindling, which is about the length of my hand, so maybe 6 or 7 inches. Then you're going to have some small fuel, which is about 1 foot long, maybe about the width, a little smaller than the width of your wrist, stuff like that. And then you're going to have some larger fuel, which is bigger logs, longer logs, which are over there. So you can come a little closer if you want to get a better look at this. So as you can see, of course, like I said, there is snow around here. There's snow in the fire pit. Make sure that you have your parents' permission for this, to use matches that I'm going to be using, and starting a fire, making a fire pit, all that stuff. Make sure that you have your parents' permission for this. I had to have my dad's permission for this. So yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove the snow, and then look for some flattish rocks, at least on one side, and kind of place them around. Basically, you just need a flat surface. So I'm gonna gather some rocks here. And of course then the snow will melt. So then the fire will melt the snow. So, let me see, I need some more rocks here. Well, that might be good. As long as you have a flat enough place to put your tinder and to get the fire started, you're good. Well, most of the time you'll be good then. Because you don't need a huge space, because like I said, your tinder and kindling is pretty small, of course. So I'm going to take off my gloves so that I can handle all this stuff better. Beware of splinters, because this little stuff like this splinters really easily. I'm going to move on to some of this bigger stuff here, and you can come check this out up here if you want. So I'm going to make what I call a log cabin. A lot of people call it that. Basically, you're just stacking your wood in a crisscross fashion like that. Go like that. Build that up. And then you can build it higher if you want, but I chose not to right now. So then you're going to get some of this little kindling and stick it down in there. Make sure that you have a place for your match to go in. And that stuff is going to need to be able to catch fire. Make sure that you have your bucket of tinder and kindling right up here by the fire so that you have it to light it. Now for the lighting. These matches right here, this bag got a little fire touched. So be careful of that. But these matches here, we did another video. At the time that this video is being taken right now, the video is not yet out. I don't think it is. But we did a video on how to make these with the Indiana Survival Guys. So I'm going to have an extra match out in case my first one starts to light but then won't quite light. So this is, oh, that one's already cleaned off. So you can see this is what the match should look like. It has wax around it. It is 6 matches together. Make sure you check out this video once it's out, and then it's covered in wax and string, like craft string. So then, preferably, you use strike anywhere matches where I could strike it on this rock and it would light, but I have to use the box because I don't have any of those. So, you're gonna have a pile of stuff like this ready to pile on top as soon as this lights. So I think I'm just gonna take my match and stick it right down in there like that, so that stuff catches. It worked really well yesterday because we had one of these fires yesterday. So you just want to make sure that you have stuff that the fire will catch onto. So I'm gonna light this. Be very careful with fire and make sure that you have your parents' permission. Okay, so it's coming along down in here, right there. Should catch on these little pieces of kindling right there. It's building. Gotta protect it from the wind because it's it's getting a little bit breezy, and so gotta protect it. There, it's coming. So now I can get some of these bigger pieces, stick those on there. See, there, it's coming. So you can light a fire in the snow. It's not those survivalists that take 7 tries to get it lighted. Okay. Get in there. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting these in. Maddie, can you go grab some of the small fuel over there? So you can, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. It's kind of slowly sizzling, which means the snow is melting, which is a good sign. It should melt. Oh shoot, the wind's getting angry. Stay with us, stay with us. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a few more pieces. Ugh. See, when you have a small little fire like I did a little bit ago, it's not nice to have it windy, but right now it's kind of windy when I'm trying to make the flames big, to have that, or to spread it to all these branches here. I'm gonna let that kind of eat up these branches for a little bit, and then I'll add some bigger fuel. Okay, so as you can see here, I've already put some of my bigger logs on, and it's going pretty nicely. So I have these 2 other logs here with me that I'm going to go ahead and throw on there. So yeah, this fire is nice and warm. It's like 40 degrees. No, the fire is not 40 degrees. The temperature, the outside temperature is about 40 degrees. You can come a little closer if you want to see the fire a little bit better. Yeah, we have a nice fire here, and thank you for watching this episode of Survival Guys. I want to tell you that. So like, subscribe, share with your friends, and our YouTube channel is doing pretty good. If this is your first Survival Guys video, then please watch more, and if this is just another video of Survival Guys, then please watch our videos over and over.